Welcome back! In this video, we will go over the important stages of Hit the Road's lesson planning. We will focus on the warm-up, the learning goals, and the presentation of the topic. Hit the Road starts each unit with a warm-up, but we also recommend that teachers start each lesson with a warm-up. Warm-ups motivate students, help them get focused on English, and start the class in a better way. Warm-ups activate prior knowledge, introduce new topics, or can be just for fun. Consider your students' age, level, and interest when planning a warm-up. Before we start with a lesson, we need to know what the expected outcomes are, and setting a specific objective is important. When teaching grammar or vocabulary, the objective has to focus on production. For example, based on Hit the Road Level 4, Unit 3, Lesson 2, page 43, the learning goal could be the following. Students will be able to use the past progressive tense plus while and the past tense plus when to describe past activities and personal experiences in a team competition activity where they come up with sentences about a strange experience they had with technology. For example, based on the learning goal for this lesson, the teacher can start the class with a quick brainstorming activity. The teacher can mention a category and students must come up with a list of words that come to their mind in 30 seconds. After starting the lesson with an engaging warm-up, Hit the Road continues with the presentation of the new target language. This moment is crucial because it will be the first time students will see and hear the new language. The students will need to learn the form, meaning, and use of the new language. And the best way for the teacher to teach this is by using the inductive approach, which goes from specific to general and provides many examples and context for students to really learn these aspects. Teachers need to provide a lot of context. When we provide context, we help students go from known to unknown, and this helps them make connections easily and construct new knowledge. The teacher can facilitate learning of new content by giving an example in context before working on the books. In this case, the teacher shares a strange experience with technology. Example: one day, Word shut off and I had not saved my work. The teacher then can ask, have you had any strange experiences with technology? Finally, asking students to pair up and share a short anecdote about strange experiences with technology they have had. We can then continue with the book's main presentation of the new target language. The book will provide a listening and a written text. These will facilitate students' understanding by providing more context. In this first activity, the teacher asks students to listen to Tom talking to Adam about 3 strange experiences with technology. Before starting, the teacher can ask them to scan their reading to find words they might not know. To make sure this text is understandable, the teacher needs to ask the students to first read and listen. Circle the experiences that seem familiar to them or that happened to them. Then, the students would check answers with other students. Finally, the teacher asks students to read and listen again. This time, students need to focus on the book's tasks and focus on matching Tom's descriptions with Adam's answers, and then asking them to check their answers in pairs. To continue helping students learn the form, meaning, and use of the new language, students need to notice the difference between the 2 types of sentences. For example, the teacher can continue by asking students to pair up and then discuss the differences between the sentences underlined in red and the sentences underlined in blue. The teacher can then take students on a guided discovery of how both the simple past and the past progressive can be used to describe past events, how they are part of the same experiences, and how to use when and while. Finally, the teacher can go over the grammar box found in the book. The grammar boxes help students clarify the form, meaning, and use in a detailed way. The teacher and students should read it and analyze it, and link it to the previous examples, asking students to answer key questions that will help students reflect on the new language. The teacher's guide also suggests that the teacher use a timeline to complement his or her explanations. Finally, the lesson plan suggests that the teacher uses a timeline to complement the explanations that were given previously. Thanks for watching. Remember to answer the corresponding quiz so you can continue with the next video.